I think we will start as some people still filter in. Okie dokie. So I will just quickly send the session into the chat, but we don't have to look at that just now. And as always, in preparation for the end of the session, if you think of a stretch at any point, just put it in the chat and I'll have a wee look afterwards. But otherwise, we will get cracking, I think. Okie dokie. So head over to our mats, onto our fronts, and we're going to start with 10 scorpions. So kicking the foot out towards the hand. If you have loads of space, try and kick it as far out to the hands as you can. So 10 in total. And then coming round onto your fronts when you've done that, or up onto your hands and knees, should I say. So we're going to move through child's pose into up dog for 10. And making sure to kind of snake forward, keep kind of a low, I said a low profile, but you know what I mean. So 10, just moving through the spine. And then when you're ready, round onto your backs again. And we're going to take 10 floor angels. So heels down on the ground, then arms just come up, skirting along the floor to overhead. We're just going to take 10. So always in contact with the floor. This is what we'd usually do on the wall. So 10. And then staying on your back, we're going to go into 10 glute bridges. So hands on the mat or in streamline, driving through the heels, pressing the hips through. And bridging up. Hold for a couple of seconds at the top and then back down. So once you've done 10 of those, round onto your fronts again. We're going to be in press up position and we're going to take 10 scapula squeezes. We're going to squeeze together our scapula, the back of our shoulders at the top position, or at the bottom position, should I say, and then pushing through back to the neutral position. So 10 scapula squeezes are little mini press ups. So a really tiny movement. So 10 in total. And then just coming onto your feet after that. And we're going to take 5 squat to stand. So we haven't done this in a little while. So wide stance, squatting down, holding onto the big toes, straightening the legs, and then coming back down, standing up for 5. And once you've done that, just stay on your feet. We're going to go into a bit of prep. We did it last week. So it's 6 minutes. And we're going to be working every minute. So alternating 2 different exercises. So we have our 2 exercises are 15 air squats, so just really high quality squats. And then after a minute, we have our 5 walkout Spider-Mans like we did last week. So walking out to press up position, open up to both sides, and then walk back in towards the feet. Remember, the time goes quite quickly, so you're just going to fit 5 in. So that is the plan. Does anyone have any questions? So we're going to be alternating those exercises for 6 minutes. Okay, right. We will be going in 10 seconds. So starting off 15 air squats. Okay. In 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. "30 seconds to go." So you should have roughly 30 seconds rest for this one. The other one, not so much. So 15 seconds until we go again. We'll have our 5 walkout Spider-Mans. In 10. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Back on the top with our air squats. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Halfway there. And just getting your breath back in those 20 seconds. In 10. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Halfway there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last one of the air squats. Thirty seconds to go. Last one of the prep before we go into the main event. In 10. 3, 2, 1. Last one, off we go. Halfway, 30 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds to complete that effort. And just take a breather there. Okay, good job. I hope we're all warm and ready to go. So our main event today is a 15-minute, as many rounds as possible, of 10 broad jump inchworms, which are just, so we worked in our broad jump the other day. Don't go too far, just a reasonable distance, not as far as possible. So broad jump, down into press up position, and then walk the hands back towards the feet. So jump. So we're doing a lot of walk in, walk outs today. And then we have 20 sit-ups. I just want these to be normal sit-ups today. And then we have 10 high to low plank. So you might need something for your elbows here. And just do these very carefully, but down onto the elbows and then back up. If you have any shoulder problems, shoulder tap might be slightly better for you there. So just adapt as you see fit. And then we have 10 water bottle snatches. So I'm going to try my best to coach this. What a new exercise for you. I'm going to try and demo it kind of side on sort of. So a snatch is usually done with both hands, but we're going to do 5 each side, single arm snatches. So water bottle almost touching the ground, so kind of in a squat position. And as you stand up, when your water bottle gets just above your knee level, you're going to flip it up and overhead and catch it down in a squat position. So starting off down here and catching it in a low position. So basically, I went really quick there, but there should be some extension at some point. So you should be almost standing before you drop under. So it's a bit different, but I just wanted to kind of mix it up a bit. Someone asked how many broad jump inchworms there are. There is 10 in total. So the reps are as follows: 10 broad jump inchworms, then 20 sit-ups, 10 plank up downs, and 10 water bottle snatches, but that's 10 in total, so 5 each side. And you just have to see how many rounds you can do in 15 minutes. Are there any other questions at all? No? Okay. Right, guys, we will get started. Just need to set up my timer. Okay. So, 2 seconds. Okay, 15 minutes. As many rounds as possible. I have put the exercises into the chat, so if you want to write them down at all, now's your moment to do so. Okay, right, everybody. Good to go in 10 seconds. See you on the other side, see you in 15 minutes. In 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So remember, pace yourself. Really good work, guys. We have 10 minutes to go, so we are a third of the way through. Really amazing efforts, everyone. I apologize for writing an absolutely horrific one this morning. Amazing work, everyone. We are halfway there. Keep up, really good efforts there. You guys don't even look tired. Absolutely flying through it. Amazing job. The energy is really good this morning. Five minutes to go. How many rounds can you fit in? I think I might fit 2 more. Keep it up, last push. If you need a little breather, take it, now's your time. Final push, almost there. 3 minutes to go. Remember, you have to complete all the exercises in that round for it to count. Two minutes to go. Stick it at it. Some of you look like you've been going for 30 seconds. Yeah, amazing. Remember, I know you're fatigued, but make sure in our snatches that we're getting that water bottle over your head. Just over a minute to go. "45 seconds. Last 15. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish there. Stop where you are. Whew, well done, everyone. Excellent effort. Get your breath back, have some water, and if you want to share how many rounds you did, please put it in the chat. That would be lovely. I think I was at the start of round 6, so I didn't actually get through as many as I thought. Okay, so 5. Okay. We were all pretty much in the same place, I think. 11, wow. Okay, so we have about an average of 6. That's probably about right, to be honest. A lot of 7s in there. Good. Fantastic. Wow. Some of you were with me. Not feeling too springy this morning, but congratulations, everyone. Well done. That was an excellent session this morning. Thank you for sticking in. So, if you could also just put in some stretches, that would be amazing. If not, I will think of some that we can do. So yeah, if you're wanting to, just put a stretch in, that would be great. Okay. Right. Thank you. Right, as you guys kind of think of them and put them in, we will start with child's pose. I think that's just a nice one at the end of that session. So down onto your front and just let yourself relax onto the mat. Start to slow down the breathing. So working towards an inhale of 4 seconds and an exhale of 6 seconds. So nice and long. So just working your way towards that, slowing down the breath. And we'll just stay in this position for a wee bit longer, just so we can kind of slow ourselves down. So we'll stay here for 15 more seconds. And then walking the hands back towards the body. I'm just going to have a little look. Okay. And from there, we're going to come up into downward facing dog. So pushing the tailbone up to the sky, grounding down through the hands. Unless you like mine and they're very sweaty. 2 seconds. There we go. And feel free to pedal out the legs. I'm not having a good time with this. There we go. Pedal out the legs, so dropping the heels down and coming up onto the toes. And then get back down onto the mat. We're just going to come down all the way down onto our bellies. We did a lot of sit-ups there. So then I want you to come up first onto your forearms, and we're just going to come up into this little cobra position. And we're all just going to stay here for 15 more seconds, and then if you want to increase it, we will, but just now, we're all just going to stay in the same place. And then if you want to, you can just straighten the arms, just giving yourself a wee bit more of a bend. And you can actually feel that up your bellies as well. I can feel that stretching my abs. There's a lot of sit-ups we did. And then lower yourself back down onto the elbows. Okay, and I'm gonna come up into a seated position. Nobody's actually suggested this, but I think we haven't really done it in a while. So we're gonna take our little pretzel stretch. So right leg on the bottom, left leg stacking on top. You might need to adjust, and the heels kind of come round to the quads or the glutes, just as far as you can get them. And make sure that you're still kind of keeping both of your hips like on the ground essentially. So you don't want one hip off. And then if you want to, you can walk the hands forward until you feel a stretch. I was actually feeling it back up here. So I think for this side, I'm going to stay up here. So pretzel stretch for the hips, the glutes. I think we will do one more after that. I'm just going to see what my screen says. Okay. Cool. And then releasing the legs, just giving them a little window wiper to the side. So just feet on the floor, knees up, side to side. And then swap over. So left leg is on the bottom this time, right leg on top. Adjust your position and either stay here in this tall seat or walk your hands forward. And then walk the hands back up. Last one, come round onto the back. And rising the right leg up, grabbing behind the thigh. And we're just going to take 10 bend and straightens in that right leg. And you want that big toe pointing towards your head. So just kind of protecting the knee. So 10. And then keeping that right leg up, we're going to take it over to the side for a little twist. So taking it over to the left-hand side, right arm out to support you. Left hand can just be on the knee. Shoulders in contact with the floor. And big, deep breaths. And taking it back to center, it'll be the left leg that comes up this time, and bend and straighten the left leg for 10. And then taking it over to the right hand side. Wow. Left hand out to the side, right hand on left knee. And just think about what you're going to do with your day. Anyone going to go sledging? I feel like that's a good idea. There's still enough snow, which I think there is. Okay, bringing it back to center and then sitting up. And that is us for this morning's session. Thank you again, everybody. That was really good effort. And I will see you again on Tuesday. Thank you so much, everybody.